on oil supply as well. So there's always a factor.
Now, for months on end, EU officials and Euro MPs have been working to harmonise consumer laws in the 27 states. Well, the idea is to give shoppers clearer rights and better value by making it easier to buy and sell across borders. But the forthcoming Euro legislation is controversial and has prompted a record number of responses from firms and consumer organisations. Our Europe Business reporter Nigel Cassidy has been finding out more.
We have all seven types of Trappist beer existing in all.
You'd think selling some of Belgium's celebrated beers to the rest of Europe would be simple. Not so. The boss of this store encounters all kinds of barriers, from rules on bottle sizes to drinking age limits. As far as he's concerned, the more consumer laws that Brussels can harmonise, the merrier.
We are really welcoming this move to synchronise and harmonise the cross-country selling. I'll bring you an example. If you send something from Belgium to Germany, this is more expensive than you send from Germany to Belgium. You ask me why, I don't know. You look at the labeling standards, it could be different. Why don't we just come up with a single labeling standard and it will make our life easier?
Now, if selling beer across borders is tricky enough, just imagine what it's like if you sell televisions or washing machines or double glazing. Almost every country in the European Union has different rules about refunds or redress if something goes wrong. Well, the trade body representing big retailers like Carrefour and Tesco says the plethora of national rules does make it harder to supply customers across borders.
For them to move into a different country at the moment requires a huge investment, not only in money terms, but also in understanding the laws of the different countries that they would like to approach. What this directive tries to do is make that an easier process, not only for the large companies, but also for the smaller traders, the smaller producers as well.
Yet small stores serving local markets may have little interest in complying with yet more European legislation.
This directive, which is aiming to help consumers buy across borders, doesn't apply to them. So there are issues that it will raise with businesses in terms of their compliance, their procedures, their documentation. They have to comply with these, but they won't feel any benefits.
So Brussels now seems in the mood for compromise. That's according to the man piloting the law through the European Parliament.
The retailers, the big retailers are saying we can only offer cross-border if we get a full harmonized internal market. But maybe we can also aim, let's say, a less ambitious legal proposal that gives, on the one hand side, consumers different national protection systems, but nevertheless offering a broader European access for European businesses.
So the consumer legislation flowing out of the EU in the new year may be somewhat watered down, unlike the city's famous beer. Nigel Cassidy, BBC News, Brussels.